Hello everyone! I just wanted to make a quick video showcasing how truly crazy the new scale qualities are and that scaling them yields absurd results, and I mean truly absurd, and wondering if GGG realizes the extent of what they're doing. They're adding multiplicative values to quality of gems. What that means is that if you scale gem quality, and the quality has a multiplicative value, such as these on the screen, then there's an exponential power creep. Let me show you what I mean with numbers. Let's take Power Siphon. It now has a new quality that gives plus 10% to crit multiplier per power charge per 20% quality. And we know we can stack power charges, so let's add quality. We can simply use Dial's Malefaction, which gives 30% quality for a gem in a green socket, and a level 4 enhance in Dialis that gets to level 6 because of plus 2 from a red socket, and Ashes of the Stars, nerfed or not. All of that gives a lot of quality. 23% from the corrupted base gem, 30% from Dialis, 40% from a level 6 enhance in Dialis, and 30% quality from Ashes of the Stars. That's 123% quality to our gem. Power Siphon then will have plus 61% to crit multi per power charge. It's insane. If you consider 11 power charges, which is what you get with, 2 power charge rings, plus 1 from a helmet with power charge, plus 1 from Ascendancy, plus 1 from Sublime Vision with Discipline, that's plus 671% to crit multi just from the quality. And that's on top of the base your build would have. Then, say for example, you want to use Badge of the Brotherhood because you can have 11 frenzy charges too. That would still make you have 93% quality and give you 506% crit multi from the quality. If you have a reachable 500% crit multi from the build, you have 1000% crit multi just from running Dialis with a level 4 enhance. Nothing crazy. That's one armor piece and one gem in the entire build for plus 506% to crit multi, without annoying downsides like what Marilyn's Fallacy would give, for example. That's a very low investment for getting such insane power. That enhance would give you plus 220% to crit multi, which is way more than what a crit multi support gem would give you to begin with. But it gets crazier. What about Frenzy, right? Frenzy gets even more ridiculous. 123% quality would mean 12% more attack damage and attack speed per frenzy charge. And then there's the base gem that gives you 5% more attack damage and attack speed per frenzy charges. So 17% more attack damage and attack speed per frenzy charge. That's 2 multipliers that get multiplied by the amount of frenzy charges. It gets crazy. Say you're running 12 frenzy charges, which is what you get with a plus 1 to maximum frenzy charge gloves, dark ray vectors, 2 frenzy charge rings, frenzy charge ascendancy, and sublime vision with grace. That's 204% more attack damage and 204% more attack speed. Then you can just go duelist, the usual thing you do as a frenzy stacker, to get 12 endurance charges. You then stack evasion with grace, which is boosted by sublime vision, which is then boosted by evasion multipliers with frenzy charges, like with dark ray vectors. This way, your damage becomes exponential with each frenzy charge way more than it did before, and so does your tankiness. You can imagine what that means in PoE. There are other absurd gems too, but these numbers are really crazy, and you don't need to use Ashes of the Stars if you choose not to. Dialis with a level 4 enhance and the base 23% corrupted quality will already give 93% quality, or 82% quality with a level 3 enhance, and the base 20% quality if you want to go cheap. Still good. Apply that to qualities of gems and see what crazy stuff you can come up with. For example, +4 or 5 Kinetic Blast. A Kinetic Blast with 9 explosions per projectile? How does that look? It gets into the ridiculous territory pretty quickly. You can check for yourself. With a modest 5 projectiles Kinetic Blast, you will shoot 45 explosions per attack instead of 20. By the way, they overlap for damage. I want to see 500 explosions per second with Kinetic Blast. It's now possible, like we can actually do it. And then there's something like Elemental Hit. With 93% quality, now has 23% more damage per ailment, plus the base 10% more damage per ailment. So 132% more damage when the target has the base 4 ailments. So Ignite, Chill, Freeze, and Shock. From the old 40% more damage with 4 ailments. The point being is, if you can fit Dialis in your build, the power creep is now, and I don't want to say unprecedented levels, but it might very well be the case for certain skills. I am not sure how they're going to balance this, but for now it is silly. Without anything crazy, you could reach 93% quality by having a 23% corrupted quality gem, usually very cheap, Dialas, which is at a modest price for now at least, and a level 4 enhance that gets to level 6 thanks to Dialas with any amulet you want. And 93% quality is a 4.5 multiplier on any quality you see, which leads to pretty hilarious results. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Big kisses.